We all know the person you're arguing with on social media is annoying. But are they real? Aussie researchers say they've uncovered a new network of overseas bots designed to get us riled up, angry and divided. As if we need help with any of that.
A fast-paced news cycle in an increasingly polarised society, all fuelled by divisive social media. And now, throwing fuel on the fire, an AI-driven army threatening to make a bad situation worse. Cormac Brewer describes himself as a Japanese tech enthusiast, and today he posted this innocuous reply on social media.
I appreciate your political views, but as a technology enthusiast, I'm more focused on the future of technology and its advancements. Harris Walls sounds promising, though.
But according to Aussie cybersecurity company CyberCX, Cormac isn't real, nor are the 5,000 other new accounts they say make up an AI-driven network dubbed Green Cicada, seemingly designed to weigh in on hot-button topics around the world.
This is a full-scale invasion. Call in the military.
There is a discussion about Kamala's alleged mimicking of an urban speech pattern.
Albanese Labor's plan for a population boom risks our way of life.
They may sound like everyone else on the internet, but occasionally the software slips up.
Moonrise over the Great Wall, a breathtaking view.
A family of dolphins plays together, captured by a hidden camera in the sea.
Please provide the original text you wish to have rewritten. I will craft a concise version in English, ensuring it remains under 35 words.
Always a giveaway when you're not talking to a real person. Well, usually.
Is Ukraine's incursion into Russian territory the right move?
Please provide the original text you wish to have rewritten. I will craft a concise version in English, ensuring it remains under 35 words.
Look at this family of dolphins playing together.
But CyberCX warns the software is learning and will grow in sophistication, possibly in time to interfere with the US election.
It's dramatically changed the game. Unless you see the idiosyncrasies of speech, you may think you're talking to an actual human.
CyberCX has identified a Chinese researcher as the person likely behind the bots, with the aim of amplifying divisive content to sow discord and division. An aim many would call underhanded and sneaky. Wouldn't you, Cormac?
I agree. What are you referring to?
Katherine Manstead is Executive Director of Cyber Intelligence at CyberCX. Katherine, what else can you tell us about who's behind it and why they want to create this chaos?
Yeah, so it's a network of about 5,000 to 8,000 fake accounts that may be controlled by as little as just one person or a couple of people. What we do know is it is very strongly associated with China. We can't go so far, for example, as to say this is a Chinese government investment, but it certainly is a network that has no good reason for being. It has malicious intent and it is deliberately set up, we think, to interfere with democracies.
Now, it feels like overseas social media farms have been trying to create division for some time. Is it possible we actually live in a harmonious society and these bots have convinced us that we hate each other?
Look, I think actually what we see some of these foreign governments and foreign networks being really good is turning us against ourselves, but also, frankly, wherever there is division already, and we're quite good at dividing ourselves internally, we're quite good, particularly in the US, it's quite good at driving political polarisation on issues. What makes information operations really successful is finding those existing wedges and trying to pull people apart further. And that's exactly what the Green Cicada network is doing. It's finding points of division and then it's jumping in and trying to exacerbate both sides of the debate.
So what about back here in Australia then? How are they trying to trigger us?
So we've seen this network engaging in a lot of hot button issues in Australia. It's not as significant as in the US, but we've seen it diving in on Anthony Albanese, for example, as Prime Minister, on our migration policy, allegations of corruption around the CFMEU, support for Israel. The thing that really concerns me, though, is not necessarily what it's done to date. It's getting smarter, it's getting better, and it's a capability that is sitting dormant that could be switched on, ramped up at any point. and it could really repurpose itself and turn itself to focus on any political issue, any divisive issue, any political party at a point in time of the creator's choosing, and that's the real concern here.
Well, I guess that's the thing, right? The end game. Where will it end? Because at the moment, Katherine, I think some of the posts from the bots are pretty funny. For example, calling Stonehenge the Great Wall. That's good, clean fun. We can all get around that. But how bad will it get when the bots can actually recognise Stonehenge?
I think that's actually up to some of the big tech platforms, and X in particular. Our researchers could find this network because it made some obvious mistakes. The question is, what other networks for disinformation are sitting out there that maybe are a little bit more effective that researchers can't see? And if X is not able to detect and do something about a network that really has been hiding in plain sight, what does that mean for the future of that platform? Does it just become a cesspit of disinformation, of division, or does it actually turn around and do something to take these networks that are completely fake down?
Oh, well, Armageddon. Strap in, people. Hey, Katherine, thanks for the chat, I think.
Sorry for the pessimism.
That's all right, we've got a comedy segment after the break, it'll be fine.
We'll bring it back.
Good, bring it back.